Hello, truckers and adventurers. Welcome back to SnowRunner and Season 17. We're in the Verandi, and you may or may not know this, but if you don't, the truck really needs to be on the wheels, not on its side. In case you did not know that. We need to fix that, because I was headed at the end of the last stream I did for SnowRunner, was headed right over there to grab some metal rolls for the business support food factory site. That's what I was trying to do. And yeah, roll this over. But it's not the end of the world that's on its side, because I do need a service truck over at the other map. So what we're going to be doing here to begin today, going to get ourselves another truck on the map, fill it up with some kind of service parts. I need about, I'm just going to say about 1,000. I know it may sound extreme, but it'll make sense in just a second. I could fix this up. I need to get over to the other map because there's a road I need to open that requires 300 service parts. I also want to, I think, what truck do I have over there? Maybe it's one of the Tegas I have over there that may need to be repaired, but I also have a vehicle that I'm trying to recover for a job that needs to be repaired. I think I just refueled it at the end of the last stream as well, so I do need a lot of service parts. So I need to get on another map, find another truck somewhere that I have that will do what we need to do. So let's get ahead and get started on that. Hello, Kells. Welcome. Hope you're having a good Thursday so far. The Glades? What do I have there? Looks like I got a truck and a scout vehicle there, scout vehicle there. I got a lot of scout. I think those are scout vehicles there. What kind of a truck is there? I got the Bandit. Where is the Bandit? Oh, the Bandit, I think, is a vehicle I do not really care for on SnowRunner. It's very top-heavy. But, I mean, that could get some of the jobs done. What's the other vehicle I got here? Another Tega. Where is that? That is over here. What do we have? This looks like more to my liking, so we'll probably use this one. Detached trailer, and then we will recover the truck. We will retain it, and then go to the global map, go back over to this map, get to the garage, and then we'll recall that truck and see if I can put a big service thing on the back of it. I would think I'd be able to. Truck storage. Yes, please. Let's do that. And now we will customize it. Let me just have a look here. I do have the better engine for it now. So let's go ahead. How much money do I got? Yeah, we can do this. Let's purchase the better engine. And then we will sell this when we get some of our cash back. Gearbox. I have the off-road gearbox. Suspension. We got the raised. Tires. What do I have currently on there? I'm pretty sure I got some mud tires on there. Actually, what do I have on there? I have these. Those are excellent for off-road. They're good in the mud. On-road is average. Let's get some 51s here. Mud and off-road, excellent. That's what we're kind of looking for. Again, I'm not really that knowledgeable about the tires and what the letters mean, so I just kind of pick tires that look cool. May do what we need it to do. Let's get these 51 inchers right here. All right, and then what kind of a winch do I have? The extended medium. Yeah, I think that's fine. Spare wheel. No, we'll go out the spare wheel. What do we got for intake? I think the tall front-facing intake is the best one because it's higher up. Frame add-ons. Here we go. This is what we need to change. What do we got for service here? What does this do? Repair parts, 800. 6 spare wheels. All right, so 800 parts is not bad. Can I get something a little bit more than that? No, I cannot. Well, it's going to have to be this one, I guess. Let's go ahead and install that. And, yeah, we'll leave the paint scheme as it is. Let's get on the road. And let's also go ahead and get to the morning hours because it's getting rather dark. 6 a.m. There we go. All right. Feels a little top heavy with the service on the back of this. But it'll be just fine. Hello, Miles and John. Hope you guys are having a nice Thursday so far. And again, when you change the regions that you're in, it reset what job I was trying to do. Let me go ahead and... Which one was it? Was it this one? No. Warehouse. This is the one we're trying to do. We're going to get some of it done. We're not going to get it all done in one go. But we are going to get... I'm hoping this entire job done today. We shall see. Try to remember my way around the map. So I want to flip over that Veron D, and then we will go grab the 2 metal rolls and get those delivered before I bring this truck over to the other map and do what we need to do over there, because if I roll over again, I want this truck there to kind of help it. Now this truck is rocking and a rolling. I will say this much for it, is getting through this mud. I'm still in automatic. And we're getting through this area relatively easily compared to what I have with other trucks. I mean, there's no surprise I'm going to get stuck in here at some point. Nope, can I attach to, yeah, whatever that is. That tree's not going to hold. Oh, yeah, you had to go talk and say, no, yeah, this is doing great. Ooh, not a whole lot in front of me, is there? And then attach to that. ATS today. I thought about doing ATS, but the Coast to Coast map has not been updated for 1.58 yet. So, yeah, I'm not in a big rush to try to get that done. And I kind of wanted to get back into SnowRunner today. I really can't attach to anything up front. Okay, I may have talked too soon about this vehicle getting through this stuff pretty with ease. There we go. Now we're attached. Just had to go a little bit further. Oh, I also heard back from, since we're kind of on ATS here briefly, I heard back from Patrick not long ago, and Patrick has said that they are going to keep going with the realistic economy mod as long as SCS doesn't change too much where it makes it difficult to keep up. Obviously, the minimal advisory screen is going to be a pain because of the new UI changes that patch 1.58 has. But the realistic economy mod should be continued, at least for now. But yeah, I will be streaming ATS either tomorrow or Saturday or maybe even Sunday. My schedule for doing videos and streaming for the next week are still kind of. I don't have a schedule. Let's put it that way. Yeah, we'll just have to see. But yeah, I'll be doing an ATS stream in the next couple of days, and I'm pretty sure. I don't think I have to do that many deliveries. And from what I read on the Valentine's Day event, I don't think there's a mileage limit on how long the deliveries have to be to qualify. I am a little bit surprised, though, that the coast-to-coast map has not been updated for patch 1.58. Because as far as I know, there wasn't anything there, map-wise, where it looked like things had to change. Should be in low plus going up through this stuff. There's a truck I want to get to upright. But I gotta be a little bit careful. This truck here, like I said, is it's acting very top heavy, so it's gonna be easy to roll this thing over. And I think I almost rolled over there, but luckily the quick wench worked. If the trailer store wasn't so far away from the garage, I probably would have left this truck with like a saddle on it and gone down to the trailer store and gotten ourselves a service trailer. All right, how am I going to upright this? I'm just trying to think if I were to drag it, it would have rolled down there. If I can get my truck out. Well, let's just go see what we can do. Can I don't want to go up this rock cliff to... No, it's not what I want. Yeah, let's attach to that. I don't care where this truck goes upright. I just want to upright before I tip this over. Come on, Veron D. Oop, there we go. It's all I wanted to do here. Actually, let me back this up. Yeah, this truck is very top heavy. Am I not close enough to change trucks here? Oh, we are. Goody goody. So I need to grab 2 metal rolls, go get that delivered. The 6 bricks are going to come from the other map. And then after I do all this, I'm probably going to need that. I'm going to need a semi, basically. I think we got to deliver one of those industrial freezers that we saw down at the... There's a depot here on the map. I don't know if it's called a warehouse or if it's called a city depot or whatever it's called. Need to deliver a industrial freezer up there. All right, metal rolls, yes. 1, 2. All right, well, plus. No, can I went to... Well, anything. In front of us would be good. But, nope, we're going to get out of here anyways. Kind of. Actually, with American Truck Sim, I haven't even logged on yet since the new patch. And with the new UI stuff, I'm going to have to probably fiddle around with that a little bit. And I don't want to be doing that during a live stream because I don't know how my setup is going to be. It's going to be a weird without the minimal advisory screen at the bottom. But maybe with the new UI, I may not, I can get it to be somewhat the way I would like to have it. All right, we want to attach to that tree there going around this corner. Oh yeah, I think I said instead of going through the mud hole, maybe go up on that rock. But actually, that rock does not look... I mean, it's not bad, but I think I'd just rather go through the mud hole, I guess. I've been through the mud hole enough. A little bit of a boulder here. Let's get around that before I go down the hill. So hopefully we can get these delivered no problem. Then we'll come back and grab our maintenance truck that we just created. And get over to the other map. Now can we... The heck did I just hit? Don't want stop engine. I want that. And that. Hello, Crystal. Doing okay for a Thursday and hope you're doing wonderful today so far. All right. Throw an automatic and let's get up there. So hopefully in the first couple of hours today we can get done maybe like 3 jobs, possibly. Which in SnowRunner, that's quite a bit of jobs to get done in a short amount of time. All right, metal rolls. Cargo management. All right, just for the next step now, I need some bricks. And we'll park you over here for now. And turn off the engine. And let's get over back to this vehicle. LOC, welcome, and thank you very much for the raid. Hopefully your stream went very well today. And that you're having a fabulous Thursday so far. I think you guys probably joined just in time to watch me roll over this truck as I try to go over this rock in this area, because this truck is very top heavy. Always attached to this tree when going around this corner. Can we attach to that tree over there? Would be great. Nope. There you go. No, come on. There's the logs. Okay. Never attaches what you would think you could attach to. And nope, I still messed that up somehow. Well, unless when the other truck went through, it snapped that log that was there in the water. So, yep. Next stop for this truck is on the other map, and we need 300 service parts to open up the road. I also need it for, on the other map, my Tuz is on the other map. That's pretty beat up. That needs repair, and also a Veron G truck that needs to be repaired for a job. So by the time I do all that, this truck is not going to have any repair parts on it whatsoever. And of course I will top it off with fuel when I go past the fuel station. Don't want to go too fast on these paved roads. Those potholes disappear out of nowhere. And when I mean appear, you don't see them. You just get suspension damage. So the reason why I come into the factory and not stay on the main road is a bit of the main road back there is washed out, so better just to go around it. Easy over the tracks. Now, where I need to fix the road on the other map that we're going to, I do actually have another truck over there that has a fuel tanker on the back instead of a repair cargo like we have. Quiet Valley Depot. That's because the only person going through here is me. Okay, it's not that bad. Couldn't tell by the slant how steep of a slant that was. A little nervous there for a second. Okay, let's go over to the other map in the region. Don't have to go too far to where this road needs to get open. Actually, I can see the fuel truck right where I gotta go, so take me just about a minute to get there. Hopefully this isn't like a two-stage kind of a job. We were like, yeah, great, now bring this over here. Alright, we'll try to sneak around the right side, I guess. Alright, road is open. Yeah, turn off this engine. Change trucks. So now we're going to bring this up to our other... What truck is actually up here? The Tega 6455B. That needs fuel for sure. And we got 2 spots on the back of the truck, 2 spots in the trailer behind us. So I can grab 4 bricks right from here and go back where I dropped off those metal rolls. But I know that truck definitely needs fuel. So yeah, it will take me 2 trips because it does says we need 6 bricks, but I'm only going to be able to carry 4. Well, if I know that tree was there to the left, I probably should have tied to that going through there. That was a little questionable, but we got through. Just seeing where that road needed to be repaired. If I really wanted to, I think it would have been difficult, though. I could have came up that little ravine to our right and maybe found a way up here. But obviously getting the road open makes it much more easier. Yeah, go around that tree or just at least go over it. Trying to see where I parked that truck and trailer. Should be... Oh, wait, is that... No, I don't know if that's it or not. It's over there somewhere. Oh, there it is. All right, refuel. The source needs to be the fuel tank, and the target needs to be, yep. Let's go ahead and get to morning again. Change trucks. Oh, yeah, who put that there? Don't know if I've been through here yet. Let me just see. Have I, okay, I haven't accepted that job yet, so now we have. So, bricks. Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, yeah, now I gotta get out of here. Wait, is that a service trailer I could have used? I don't know if I could have used that service trailer or not. It's not showing on the map. But it definitely looks like one I probably could have used, but alright, whatever. Right, give me about 20 minutes, I'll have this turned around here. Brilliant. Hello, Panther. Welcome. Hope you're having a good Thursday. Okay, low plus. Think developers would consider a forest fire scenario? Well, you can put a water tanker on a truck. So, I mean, the possibility is there. Now, again, I don't have the season 3 or 4 pass. I just have the 1, 2, and 5 pass. So I don't know what they offered in seasons 3 and 4. A lot of bouncy here. So we're kind of off to a good start today. We got the 2 metal rolls delivered. We got this road open right where that truck is, just over the hill. And now we're on our way to deliver 4 of the 6 bricks. Once we get these delivered, I think I'm going to come back to this map. I'm going to grab the Tuz. And we're going to tow that Veron G over here. It's got to go over here somewhere. I have refueled it, but it does need to be repaired. And of course, we got our service truck just over the hill. And I think we get to keep that truck. I don't know if we get to keep the truck or it gives us the option to buy it in the store. One or the other. You see potential in the... Yeah, I could see potential in the forest fire area, but that's kind of a thing that might be a time restraint kind of a job, because if there's a forest fire, obviously you want to get there as soon as you can. I mean, I guess they could also make it to where there's like a fire tower and you just got to go deliver water somewhere. But to actually put out a fire... there is a game coming out that actually does that. Boy, I saw the email on it about a month ago. Don't know, can't remember if it's a demo version coming out, but there'll be like a forest fire kind of game coming out in the future. So we're starting to get a decent amount of vehicles on these 2 maps in this region, so it's making it a little bit better if I roll over or to do certain jobs. We don't have to keep driving around as much. Appreciate everyone being here today to watch me do a little bit of SnowRunner. The Ontario map deals with the aftermath of a forest fire. Is that where the water tanker comes in? I saw the option of putting a water tanker in the back of a semi. I don't know what else I would need water for currently. Hello, Ronnie. Welcome. You're not going to turn, are you? No. All right. Have to repair water towers on the map. Don't think I have access to that. Must be part of year 3 or 4. Think I've seen it if I were to select on maps, but I think it's locked. I haven't even completed all of Season 1 and 2 yet. And now here I am trying to do stuff in Season 5. Or Year 5, Season 17. So I don't know if I should leave the trailer here and just go back with a truck. Might be better to bring the trailer over to the other map. Because at least this map does have a trailer store. I'm not sure if the other map does yet. If it's part of Season 9, then I'm guessing that's Year 3. This truck turns terrible. Okay, bricks. Yeah, we're going to leave this here. All right, we're going to go to the other map. I want to get into the Tuz. And yeah, we're going to be hauling that thing that's behind us here. So I just fueled up here at the fuel station, but you can see this truck is, the Tuz is pretty well worn out. So this one's called, is it Oldie But Goodie? Yeah, start tracking that. Why tell me it's there for? When it's here, we gotta deliver it. Actually, I don't know if I gotta deliver it at all. I just need to refuel and repair it. Why is it showing no fuel? Oh, because I can't get into it to refuel it, I think. So let's go ahead and snap that to that. Oh, yeah, let me go. No, wrong button. Let's see. We need to go to here. To here. Hopefully that bridge is passable. I'm going to assume it is. Then we want to go this way. to here. And, all right, we'll just mark it to there. There's our fuel tanker. And here's our repair truck. So I could bring the repair truck up, or I can keep towing it on down to get repaired. But let's at least get this far to begin with. Yeah, so the Tuz is hurting a little bit. Has no suspension. The engine is 40%. Fuel tank is, you know, it's doing, it's holding, kind of. I'm not going to get to that marker, am I? Oh, good, it did. It did capture it. So I don't think I want to refuel the truck behind us until they get it repaired, because I'm guessing the fuel cell is probably damaged. Little Switzerland. Trying to see why this is blocked off, but I'm going to go over it because I'm a moron. Oh, yeah, that's not great. Now my fuel cell is at 0. So I'm going to be losing fuel left and right. Okay. But luckily, it's not going to leak that much, I hope. As long as we don't get stuck anywhere, we should be okay getting to at least where the fuel tanker is. And like I said, we're bringing the repair truck up. Just don't fall into the river behind me. Okay, good there. Yeah, losing fuel at a actually pretty good rate. But if I do run out, we're pretty much will be there. I do have fuel on top of the roof rack, too. I did not need to hit that brick wall in Little Switzerland to knock my fuel cell down to 0. We have pretty much made it to the village. Let me go ahead and refuel roof rack to the Tuz. I think I'm going to take the fuel out of the Tuz when I park it here and either put it back into the tanker or the truck behind me. I'm not sure if I'm not using it if I lose fuel because of the condition of our tank. Well, let's go ahead and see if I can refuel. Yeah, I'm losing fuel. So, roof rack. Actually, we'll just do it like this. There, we put fuel back in the roof rack so I don't keep on losing the fuel. Let's go grab... What one is this one? The Tega 6436. I got two 6436s on the map. Interesting. We want this one. So I think the priority should be to fix the Veron G. That's the job. And whatever parts I got left, if I can fully refix the Tuz and also put the service parts back on the roof rack, that'd be great. But gotta keep in mind, there is a service trailer, but I don't think I got access to it. But it definitely looks like a service trailer to me when it was over by the bricks. I'm just a little concerned about going through here. Again, this truck is very top heavy with the service trailer or the service module on the back. At least being this far, if I happen to get stuck or something or roll over, got a few vehicles that we have access to. I'm just drawing a blank. I have a Ford 750 somewhere. Where did I leave that? I think that was low on maybe fuel or service or something. All right, having a little powwow over here with all my vehicles. All right, so we want to go to repair. Source, yes. Target needs to be the Veron G. Fix it all. Yeah, let's make sure we get the job done first. So let's go ahead and go refuel. Let's see, the source, I want to be... Am I in range of the tanker over there? I am not. Is that close enough to fuel that? Let's see, need to change... Okay, I'm not close enough. Target. Am I still not close enough? Okay. Better be now. Target. Veron G. Source. Stage complete. And now I got to deliver it. All right. Okay, let me close that. Turn this off. All right, let me change trucks to the Tega. Repair. We want it to be the Tuz. Fix the fuel tank, major thing. And suspension. Fix it as best we can. All right, and then change trucks. Refuel. Target needs to be the Tuz, and the source needs to be the fuel tank, yes. And then the roof rack. Okay. Where am I delivering this to? Back up here. Oh, there's my Ford 750. Okay, so that's where that is. All right, so I got to bring it back. I got to bring it back just where I came from. That kind of sucks. Okay, well, we'll use the Tuz. Change trucks to the Tuz. So yeah, the engine and suspension is not 100%, but it's also not bad. All right, let's not damage that truck because we just repaired it. Oh, and I don't have any more repairs either. I use all my service parts. All right, so I gotta cross my fingers that I don't damage this Veron G as I go deliver it, which it's been going too good so far today. So more than likely something's gonna happen, right? Not gonna start the engine on that either, because obviously I don't want to use the fuel. Trying to draw this truck in a little bit closer, but it seems like it's kind of... There we go. Yeah, let's go ahead and get to the morning hours as well. It's like showing two winches coming out the back. Let's detach and reattach there. Nope, still kind of glitching out. Okay. I don't know. I think I still would have brought the truck down here because that means I would have had to bring the fuel truck and repair truck up to the transformer station. Like I said, we're not going that far, but all it takes is... Well, you know what? It's already moved on to the next stage. So the first step actually has been done. So if I were to damage it, I don't know if the game would revert back to the first stage because it's not 100% repaired. No mods on 25 today. I did see that a mod I've been looking for, crop rotation, has come out for FS25. So next time I jump on FS25, I'll definitely be using that in all my series. You don't think I can damage a truck once I've gone to the next stage? I feel like I have done that before. At least now, I think I don't think it was last stream, but one of the streams, I didn't know where the transformer station was, but now we know. I'm on too big of a boulder. So there is a fuel hub on this map, but I don't know of a service hub yet. There is a service hub on the other map. I think it's on the other map, not this one. It's somewhere. So the truck I got with a service trailer in the back, that's not going to do me any good now because that's completely empty. Unless that... I'm going to drive over to that trailer. But I don't think... I think it's just a decoration trailer. I don't think it's actually one I can use. But I'm just going to be sure about that. Now again, I don't know if I get the truck out right here or it just allows me access to buy it in the store when I get this delivered. And also while we're up here, we'll grab these other contracts. No, so we get it as is, I suppose. Actually, you know what? Let's turn this off. Change trucks. Definitely want to get this back to the garage, and because right now this chassis allows me to do nothing really. What is this job over here? Since you passing through, care to lend a hand? We're running low on fuel. The portable generator on its last legs, and we're short on spare parts too. If you can haul this stuff over to us, we'll make it worth your while. I mean, you're talking a little bit of cash, a little bit of XP, but yeah, we'll take it on. Alright, so... Nope, that's all the wrong stuff. I want to get over to... Don't know which one it is. That one there, yep. So yeah, do I have any repair parts left? None. Hello, Bryce. Welcome. So again, I'm just coming over here because it looks like a service trailer, but I don't think I actually have access to it. Also, have I taken this task on? Yes, I have. If I do repairs... No, so that trailer there, that actually might be, it could also be a smaller generator, but I thought that was a service trailer. Either way, no, we're not doing anything there with it. Okay. So let me just, so this is for the fuel, that needs 3 oil barrels. And I get those on the other map. It's a logging trailer. All right, so I don't have a truck over here that can grab... Actually, let me get the Ford 750 just for a moment. All right, so the Ford 750 actually shows me right there. 0 fuel, 300 repair, 4 tires. So yeah, that's fine. Boy, a lot of things we got to get fixed up, isn't there? A lot of things. All right, back to this map. And Burundi? Oh, that's right. You got to be attached to the trailer. All right, so I'm going to take this truck to go get the 2 more bricks. Just because this one has the crane on it. So, yep. When we go past the fuel area, we'll top it off with some diesel, I suppose. Yeah, we don't have that... Well, where I am at, I don't have that much snow. There's probably like 18 inches of snow on the ground currently. But in the upcoming days, it's supposed to get up above freezing for the first time in a long time. And with this time of the year, the sun's getting higher, so hopefully some of the snow will start melting, but it is still just mid-February. So winter has a long ways to go. So after we get, we need 2 more bricks. The job currently is not up in the upper right-hand corner, by the way. But we're going back to the other map. I gotta get 2 bricks and bring it back just right where we left off from. And that'll complete stage 1. Stage 2 is bringing the industrial freezer. So I will need a semi for that. And we got some choices. I may try the new Veron G that we just got. Recall that back to the garage and get it spiced up. And hopefully deliver the freezer. Which could take quite a while. Since you have to start a new profile in SnowRunner, you started in Washington to get some money XP. Washington's the map before this one. So that's got to be like what? Season 16, Season 4, Year 4? Nope, we're not doing oil barrels. And since we'll be back at the service truck, since we got reminded, got to be attached to the trailer. So we'll see if we can attach to it. But the map does not show that it's a movable one. But then again, it might be fooled. I wouldn't go by what I'm doing as shortcuts, but at least you'll have a better idea to lay out the land and what you got to do and where things are. I wouldn't recommend anyone follow what I'm doing. But there's a tree right there. What do you mean no visible winch points? Camera was pointed enough at it. Things are going too smoothly so far today. That's the way SnowRunner can be. You can play for a couple hours, everything goes smoothly. And then it's just one problem after another, one rollover after another. It's not a matter of if it'll happen, it's a matter of when. That's right, don't copy what I do. I make the mistakes, so you don't have to. Two bricks, please. Oh, wait. No, not... Okay. Usually just shows up as the truck. While we're here, let me change trucks. Can I attach to this vehicle or not? I can attach to that. So it is one I can use. If I hit repair... It is a service trailer that I can use, but I cannot refill... I can't refill the truck service. So I can change the source, but the target I cannot change. All right. All right, let me get this out of the way then. So that trailer I can use, at least. All right, let's go get these bricks delivered. Hello, FS Farmer. Hope you're having a nice Thursday. All right, let's go get this stage complete. And then we'll look at getting the Veron G back to the garage and configure it for hauling an industrial freezer. I'm worried every time I go over that tree that doesn't damage the fuel cell, but for SnowRunner and Roadcraft, I use the Xbox controller now. I used to use the wheel, but after a couple of you told me the controller is so much easier to use, and it is, especially in SnowRunner, because every time I logged into SnowRunner with my wheel, I always had to reconfigure all the settings for my wheel in the game. So every time I logged in, I had to do all the control settings over again. There are some things that my wheel did better in SnowRunner and Roadcraft than the controller does, but I would say 90% the controller's a better way to play the game, in my opinion, over my wheel. Hello, Victory. Welcome. Just picked up the game and you're still in Michigan. Yeah, so if you're on your first map / first region, until you start getting some better equipment by finding them or unlocking things and getting upgrades, it's going to feel very rough. And it's always going to be very rough in the game no matter what you do. Yeah, it never is completely 100% easy mode. Steering wheel is slow to react. Well, you can change your degrees of rotation. You should be able to. Yeah, I realize I'm missing out on a lot of things from like the season 3 and 4 past. The problem I have is I just don't have the time to really get caught up in SnowRunner. Don't know if I ever will. I mean, maybe someday I will. Obviously, live streaming it helps because instead of when I do an episode, if I did record an episode, I would record for about maybe an hour and a half, and you get like a 45-minute to an hour episode. But if I live stream it, of course, you get about 4 hours, depending on how my mood is and how we get along for the day. So maybe someday I'll get caught up. Waiting for Forza Horizon 6. Yeah, I'm not sure about that. The racing, I haven't really done a whole lot of it on the channel. I have tried it, but the racing content on this channel isn't there. But at one point, ATS didn't do that well on my channel, and now the Realistic Economy series. I got a couple of DMs on Discord on this past Sunday, because I didn't have an episode on Sunday. People want to know when the next one's going to be. Let me top off with fuel, because I don't know if I'll be coming back this direction with this truck next, so it's always good just to top it off. So when I get these bricks delivered, I think we'll see this warehouse get built up a little bit more. But we do have another step to get to. Let's go ahead and move that truck. Actually, let me move it over here, because next step should be the industrial freezer. I'm not close enough to change trucks. Nope. She's coming together. Stage complete. Okay, so the freezer's not going to get dropped off here. So let's just get this truck a little bit off the road. Let's go to here. Is it this one? No. Truck with crane is recommended. Delivered to the rooftop. Ooh. Wait, let me change. No, I can't change. Okay, let me get back in the other truck. Just so I can maybe see where I gotta deliver it. Alright, so now I parked this here to be out of the way. And now it's gonna be in the way. Alright, so this wait. I got the map spun around on me. That should be down here. City storage, that's what it's called. City storage. So the industrial chiller takes up 6 slots. 6. Okay. If All right, yeah, let me go back to this map here. We want the Veron G. We're going to call this back to the garage, and let's see what we can do with it and what I got for upgrades for it. Plus, it's beat up to heck as well. So recover, yes. All right, so customize engine. So that's the engine we got in it. A minus, B plus, A minus, A plus, B plus, A minus. Put that one in it. We're also going to sell this engine because who wants that? Gearbox. We can put the off-road gearbox in it. Good. Let's go ahead and sell that one to get some money back. Suspension. Of course, we want the race suspension. And then we will sell the stock one. Tires. Let's go on down to mud tires. We can do 52-inch tires. Let's go with those. Winch. High-powered medium, I think. Because we're going to be hauling a heavy trailer. More powerful motor, this winch setup is capable of pulling heavier trucks along with their cargo out of almost any spot. Yes. And then the stock medium will sell that. Diff lock, engageable, spare wheel. Oh, yeah, let's put that on. Snorkel. Stock. I mean, let's get that one. That looks beefy. Unless it's going to be in the way of something. And frame add-on. Oh, so here's the situation I got. I don't know if I need a low or a high saddle for... Wait, first off, can I put a low and high saddle on here? I can. Oh, wait, can I put a... Ooh. Wait, I need a... Can I put a crane on it with a saddle? I should be able to. Or am I going to need a heavy-duty crane to get it up there? Okay, first let's get the freezer up there, then we'll worry about... worry about getting the freezer up on top of the building. I don't know if I need a high or a low saddle. Since it's taken up 6 slots, I think I'm going to need a high saddle for the bigger trailers. Oh, wait. Customize. One more thing we got to do. What are the paint schemes we got here? Sure, why not? I have... let's get to the morning hours. Been to the moment since I've been to the trailer store. Oh, yeah, I haven't opened up this work slide yet, so... Ooh. I think I need to get this area open. And possibly even this one. To get the freezer there. I mean, I can probably get around that one by going through here. That's not too bad if I remember, but getting around this, I definitely don't want to go up and over that. I don't think, because this is the path I've been taking, but with the trailer that we're going to be doing, I might actually have to come through all this mess to get up to the road to deliver up to here. Diff lock is available only in low gear. Oh, okay, so it hasn't really been shifted yet. Oh, you're not going to want diff lock on until I get off the asphalt. All right, so we're going to go up to where the road is blocked. I got to see what I need for that. But I'm going to bring this right to the trailer store because I don't know if I got the right saddle on for the trailer that we're going to need. So right now I'm just going to be doing a lot of investigating of what we need to be doing here. Hopefully I got the material I need to open up this road. I also think I brought over, for the other part of the road that's blocked, I think I've done half of that one. And we did that one early on. 380-liter fuel tanks. That should be good enough. If it's not, then, yeah, I ran into a lot of problems. And we might do this industrial chiller 6 slots. It's going to be a big move. So somewhere here is where I got to go up, but yeah, right there on our right, where it says Little Tavern. We got to go that way to get to the trailer store right now, but let me just see what this roadblock up here requires. It needs 2 consumables. Two consumables, 1 service part. So the question is, where am I going to get that? I don't know. We'll have to look around. See where they're available right now. And some would say, well, get the warehouse open and you might have access to that. Well, it's going to be kind of hard when I don't want to be bringing this industrial freezer or chiller on the route right here that I'm taking. So when I get to the trailer store, I gotta find a trailer that can hold up to 6. Just trying to concentrate. Don't want to get this far and have it roll over on me. Okay, made it to the trailer store. Let me turn off diff lock because that'll hurt my gearbox if I leave it on going on this asphalt. Again, let's see if I chose the right saddle. If I did, I mean, I had a 50-50 shot, but with me, it's more like a 30-70 shot. All right, so we need something that holds 6. That holds 6. It has fuel and repair along with it. That holds 8. 5, 2. Well, failed to attach the trailer due to insufficient space. Okay. All right, so I suppose... So I got the right saddle on there for what I'm doing. All right, wait. I want to buy this just for a second. Hang on. This is pretty simple. I want to refuel while we're here. And then sell that. All right. And then where is that trailer again? Nope. Whoop, there it is. All right. So now I'd like to get out of here. So let's go pick up the freezer, or sorry, chiller. We'll get that on here, and then gotta look at the map to see where I can pick up what I need to fix that area. 2 consumables and 1 service part is what I need. I'm going to go up here and spin around if I can. All right, medium pipes, industrial chiller. Sounds heavy. Now let's turn that off here. So we got it loaded. But also I'm going to need to bring back one of my trucks and put a, like a semi-truck and put a crane on it. Because I got to lift this on top of a roof. So, but yeah, we got to get that up there first off. Let me just go down here to the buildings and let's see what we can grab in certain locations. Worksite, gateway worksite. Food factory site. What's that one? Oh, yes, that one. Rooftop, solar panels, gas station, storage garage. Western Farm. Okay, Western Farm has 2 consumables. So the Western Farm, and I should probably write this down in my notes. So Western Farm, I can get the consumables. Factory, no. First house, no. Service hub. That's got vehicle spare parts. Nope. Central Farm. Nope. Nope. That's the trailer store. Fuel station is a fuel station. Nope. I don't know what intake area is. That's also consumables. Wait, I can get consumables there, that's unlimited consumables. No, this is not the fridge from the first job. This is the industrial chiller. All right, so I can get 2 consumables there. Okay, I'm still looking for... service spare parts. Okay, let me just do that. Okay. This looks like a fun ride here. I'll then go down through here, or should I just go out down this way? And then take this road to get over to here. Okay. Gonna go from here. Then I'll mark this. Make sure we go that way, and then we want to go this way. Have not been on this road at all, but it should be fun. Whoops, and then I want to go this way, and then yada yada. Okay. So now I want to get into the one with the trailer. Really? 4-inch damage by the front bumper hitting a guardrail or a handle for a step. Wait, is it up here? I think it's up here. I'm getting consumables. There we go. Consumables. Ah, I gotta back up. Wonderful. Whose idea was it coming here with a trailer? Can I drive around? I don't think I can... Oh, wait, can I? No, they can't drive around. Oh, I can move those cars. We can just turn around here, I think. I am thinking, though, I should go up and top off with some fuel. Or am I going past my... my fuel tanker's down there. Fuel is right there. Yeah, let's go up to the gas station and top off. Now, this truck does not turn worth a darn compared to some other trucks. So yeah, I think the rest of the stream might be just trying to get this industrial trailer up to the food factory and up on the roof. Slipping and sliding on asphalt. Alright, let's begin the journey on some roads I have not taken. At least I don't think I have taken. Okay, we gotta go around. You can see this road up ahead. Can't really drive through that. You might be able to with some vehicles, but why not just take the safer route and just go around it? It's not out of our way, really, so it's worth it.